I didn't look down, though. No, something about its excitement bothered me. Instead, I reached over slowly and tapped on the top of his hat. On top of his head. The smile immediately vanished, and the hat tilted up to reveal the key on top of his smooth, white head. Now all I could see was a floating white sphere. No smile, no frown, no eyes, just blank. I wiped the sweat from my eye as the gloved hand set the key down and placed the bowl over top. The bowls vanished as they were rotated, and all I could do was stare at that blank face, sweat now pouring down my face. My bandages threatened to fall off. I knew there was no risk of death, but anything could happen. I wasn't the one who made the rules. The bowl stopped, and the gloved hands disappeared into the darkness. For a moment, I sat in silence, looking from the bowls to the white sphere floating in front of me. With shaking hands, I picked at the bowl in the center. It lifted slowly and revealed nothing. My eyes slowly looked up in horror. A thin black line spread across the sphere, then slowly grew into that toothy grin. I watched in absolute terror as the teeth parted. I stared into an endless abyss of teeth. Forever back they went, circling the thing's mouth and disappearing into the distance. There, sitting atop a fat forked tongue, was the purple key. I sat perfectly still, paralyzed with fear at the gnawing mauve teeth before me. It held the key with its tongue, and a gloved hand appeared and beckoned me to come. I reached out, but every fiber of my being fought back. Fear struggled with my desire. I had to have that key. I was going to see her again, no matter the cost. My hand dove into the creature's mouth, and my fingers wrapped around the key. I yanked it back as fast as I could and scraped the top of my hand and knuckles across the teeth. Those white peaks dug into my flesh, peeling back rows of skin as I pulled my hand from its mouth. I held my hand against my chest, gasping in pain as I looked down at the key. On the side were the words, "Step 6, complete." I looked back up and saw the smiling face once more. Those beady black eyes winked. It tilted its hat, then receded back into the darkness. The lights all turned back on, and I slumped back into the love seat, clenching the key tightly. I was halfway done, and still had 5 more steps to go. I'll see you soon, I promise.